So I've just finished showing James this K setup for his driver. Every time he came to a driver out on the golf course, so what, let's say around 14 times, he set up to driver as if he had an iron in his hand. After showing him this setup, he never did that again. Now he can maximize his potential. So I'm going to show you exactly what the K setup is. Now today's question is from Rui, all about why does he top the golf ball? Well, that can come from being two set up this way, two set up this way, and a lot of time people top it because of how they're stood to the golf ball at address. But this is going to give you the perfect driver setup every time. Now, if you're a brand new viewer, right, it's dead easy. My object of this channel is to help you play your best golf. Achieve your targets, break 80, break 90, or even just break 100, right? If you're starting off, this is here to help you play your best golf. So subscribe to the channel, turn on the bell, and just put your comments down below. I read through them all myself personally. I'd love to help you hit those targets this year. So I want you to think of this, right? I'm just going to show you what James was doing at the start, because I think it's very important to know what is wrong in this case so you can stop yourself falling into those bad habits. Because how easy is it to fall into bad habits? I'm guilty of it all the time. So what he was doing is, and it didn't even look really that bad, he was stood to the golf ball, perfect ball position, but his shoulders and his hip placement made him like this. Now actually, at first glance, that's not too bad, is it? But his shoulders were a little bit too level and his hips were a little bit too this way of the golf ball. So everything was a little bit that direction. Now that impacted how he was coming down to the golf ball, right? That action at setup makes you move that way. But what James was doing then, he was really trying to overcompensate and really then try and hit up on the golf ball. Can you see how just slightly wrong setup forces you to change how you come into the ball? Because he knew all about trying to hit up, but everything he was doing at address was stopping him doing that. So really avoid hip placement like that. You know now how to not fall into a bad habit. So have a look at these from the player cam perspective. This is the wrong setup, and this is what I'm going to show you is the K setup to achieve a great setup for driver every single time, just to promote that good action into the golf ball. So you can see right, you can see wrong. Now the K setup literally takes 10 seconds out on the golf course. So first things first, just a quick reminder, let's get your ball position just inside your left foot. Now all you're going to do is you're going to make a reverse K with your body. So the easiest way of thinking about this is I want you to feel there's more distance between your left shoulder and your left hip than there is between your right shoulder and your right hip. So to watch this, just watch me here. I'm going to lengthen that left hand side. So that would be sort of the back straight edge of our K. What makes up the other bit of the K is my right leg and my right arm. So that is as easy as it is to achieve the reverse K. Now watch that from the player cam perspective. I make that tilt, okay? That tilt. Don't forget, James was that way, right? Everything we're trying to do here at your address position is create that action so you can just replicate that same reverse K as you come into the golf ball. As much as this video is about setup, I want you to picture making that as you come into the ball. So the first thing is this. The second thing is having 50-50 weight placement, okay? So 50% here, 50% here. And the easiest way of thinking about that is go 100%, 100%, right, okay. Just move those feet, jiggle them around a little bit, and even do that as you build into this setup to get your reverse K and 50-50 weight placement. Okay, final little adjustment for this K setup. This is golden. Let me show you how easy this is, right? It takes 10 seconds because I've said this before. We don't want to think about too much on the course, do we? We want to be automatic, we want to be comfortable, we want to be relaxed, because that's how we play our best golf. Not thinking, right, I've got to do this, I've got to do that. It doesn't work. So, dead easy. I've chosen a hard hole here just to prove to you how good this is. Have a look, right? So we've got water, we've got bunker on the right, we've got out of bounds, you name it, this hole has it. So, watch me walk in. As you move to face on, just watch the subtle adjustment to create that reverse K with my body. So I walk in, I've had my practice swings already. I go feet together, have a look at that from the player cam. left toe out, right foot away, and all I'm going to do is lengthen my left side to create the back edge of the K. My right arm is the other part, my right leg is the other part, and this would just be the reverse for a left-handed golfer. I'm wiggling those feet to get 50-50. I'm ready to go. It is that easy. Have a look at this ball flight. I know you're going to enjoy this. All I felt there, oh my, look at that fly. All I felt there, I was in my reverse K, I just can't stop watching it, in my reverse K, and I was just coming back to my reverse K. It's that easy. As much as I said this is a setup tweak, it's great to have your whole golf swing. It takes no manipulation. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget, please do subscribe to the channel. I want to help you hit your targets this year, and I can't wait to hear how good your golf is after using that.